Oh my God, I can't speak today. Hey y'all, my name is Samara and welcome to my channel. If you want to know how I lost 35 pounds in just a few months, then stick around for more. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Samara, like I said before. If this is your first time here, then welcome. I am so happy to have you. If you want, I would love for you to stay for a while. Please feel free to subscribe, watch the video, and watch my previous content, and I have so much more to come. And if you are returning, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I am so happy you came back and watching another video. I have so much great content to come, but today's video is mostly focused about my weight loss. I know I look crazy today. I have my pajamas on, but I took a shower. I just like putting pajamas back on if I'm not doing anything in the house. I am in the process of getting ready, so you'll see me spruced up at some point in this video. But today we're going to focus on my weight loss. I received a lot of comments from some of my friends and family asking me, hey Samara, you look like you're losing weight. And to be honest, yes, I am. I am 35 pounds down since January, and it's been a journey. Some of you may know and some of you may not know, but I underwent a procedure called endoscopic sleeve gastrectomy. ESG is the short term for it. It is very similar to VSG, or vertical sleeve gastrectomy, but the version I had was non-invasive. This means it was done at a doctor's office, and it was a tube that went down my throat, and they closed my stomach and made it smaller that way. And there's a lot of controversy around this. People always feel like if you have weight loss surgery or weight loss procedure that you're taking the short route out. But for me, it was very necessary, and it was something that I had prayed and thought about for years. So it was the right decision for me. Now, this video is not going to promote that. It's not going to tell people that you should go out and do it. It's not even going to tell you how to lose weight. It's just kind of recounting my journey. But before we get too deep into what I've been through, I want to take you guys back to the beginning of this process. I'm going to insert some clips so you can see where my journey started. I might look slightly different, not too much. And here's some of what I went through. So we're going to roll it back to the week before my procedure, and then the days after the procedure. I'm also going to, throughout this video, put some before and after pictures. Well, they're not technically before and after because I'm still in the process of losing weight. I still haven't met the goal that I have for myself. So you'll see some starting photos of where I looked like in the beginning and as I went through, and I'll put a timestamp so that you guys can see that. And then when I come back, I'll be cute. I won't have my pajamas on anymore, and I'll give you an update on my process and what's to come. See you soon. So in less than 2 days, I'm going to be making one of the biggest changes I've ever done in my life, and I'm excited. So today is the day I'm here. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. I got butterflies. But it's gonna be okay. It's all worth it. I don't know what that is, but it's all worth it. I'm just nervous and scared. All right. Day 2, or technically day 1 post-op. Sorry, I'm sick. Last night was not fun. I was up every hour to 2 hours with really bad back pain, with nausea. Thankfully I only vomited once. But I'm really dehydrated, like severely, because I can't take more than a sip of anything, either water or some electrolyte drink, without me like wanting to bring it all back up. I took a bunch of pain medicine last night, like every couple hours, and then the medication that they give you for cramping. And then this morning I took my Nexium, But I did get like an hour and a half to 2 hours of like no pain at all, where I really, really slept well. So I was very grateful for that. I'm not gonna lie, like one part of my brain was telling me like, why did you do this? Was it worth it? But I think that's normal whenever you go through something like this. You kind of doubt yourself in the beginning, and then after you start to feel better, you don't doubt yourself anymore. I know I made the right decision for myself, but day 3 and I feel horrible. My back is hurting, my stomach is hurting, I'm nauseous. I have a lot of trap gas pain. I'm just so uncomfortable. I'm tired of taking pain medicine because it just knocks me out and I wake up right back to it. So I'm trying to just work through it. I don't want to get any type of clots. I'm stretching and burping and doing whatever I can to help it move it around, but oh my god, I can't keep much down. I just take a couple sips and then I know this is temporary, but for now it sucks. Oh, and I'm down 5 pounds, but I can't really enjoy that because I've been sick the whole time. But yeah, I'm hoping in the next couple days it starts to resolve. Yes, I'm gonna be that weird person that records when they're not feeling good, but these are the moments that I don't get to actually capture, when the gas is hitting you in the middle of your back and I'm literally trying to rock it out of me. I get up, I stand up, I move and try and burp, but it will make you just want to throw up everywhere. But I'm just trying to breathe through it. But overall, I had a good day. It's just right now. This is day 4, but I didn't capture yesterday. Yesterday was tough. Yesterday was day 3. I end up having to contact the health coach, and she called the doctor's office and we got a prescription for Phenergan suppository. And for my non-healthcare people, that means it goes into your rectum. But I needed it. I couldn't keep anything down. I would take a pill with a sip of water and I was vomiting up. I just was really bad yesterday. My stomach was cramping. I was in so much pain, but I also was delirious because I'm not used to taking this much like pain medicine and narcotics, and so I just was fuzzy. So I got the Phenergan suppository. I took that around 4 yesterday, and I slept for a good 2 hours. But when I got up, I did not have that nausea feeling that I've been having, and I was able to actually belch like a real good burp. And I know this is TMI, but I also was able to pass gas, which I had not really been able to do prior. So that was really good. And after that point, I was just sipping more and more last night, and I felt a little bit better. On another note, I am 9 pounds down, but I would love to be excited about it, but it's 9 pounds of me just being sick for 4 days. So, I mean, that's a part of the goal, is to lose the weight, but I want to lose the weight but still feel okay. So, we're getting there. All right, you guys. Today is the end of day 5. Yes. And I had a really good day. Minimal pain. I had gas every now and again. I got up, I walked around, I burped. I know I'm not taking in a lot yet, but tomorrow I'm going to actually, intentionally take in what I'm supposed to. I'm going to go to the store tomorrow and get prepared for the full liquids, which starts next week. So I'm excited about that. Today was a good day. I felt good. I'm praying tonight. When I go to sleep, I can sleep all night and not wake up in a lot of pain because that's what happened this morning. So, yeah, that's my wrap up for today, day 5. Promise I had regular clothes on today. I just changed into my pajamas, but just wanted to give you a recap of today. Today was a good day. Today is day 6. I can't remember. We left the house. I went to the mall, walked around, went in to the grocery store, bought a couple of things to prepare me for stage 2, which is full liquids. The only thing I did not do good today was what my water intake. And I know because I only peed once, which is not good. That means you're not drinking enough. So I'm going to drink some water. I also got these other things today that I'm going to try because I need protein. And I got these, and it's Gatorade Zero Sugar with protein. And it has 10 grams in the whole thing, which is not a lot, but it's better than nothing. If I'm going to drink and get hydrated, I might as well drink something that has a little bit of protein in it. So I'm about to make me some soup to have for the rest of the week and also hydrate. And that's it. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed those clips. As you can see, I put on some real clothes and a little bit of makeup. I guess I had to do something just to come back on camera. Didn't want to look bummy all day. Nonetheless, yes, that's how my journey for ESG has been. It's kind of been an interesting ride. One, I'm so excited I made this decision. I think it was the best decision for me, especially with the way I told you before, my yo-yo dieting up and down. This is the longest that I've been able to lose weight and keep it off. And I'm enjoying it so far. Full disclosure, the beginning was rough. I was pretty sick in the beginning, but now I can tell you I know how to manage my symptoms. I know when I'm going too far or when I'm not doing enough. And I've really enjoyed getting to know this version of me. So as we talked about, ESG is where they go in and they take a portion of your stomach and so it closed so that your stomach can only hold but so much food. The misconception is that the weight is just going to fall off of you, right? Like, oh, you're going to lose all this weight and it's going to come naturally. You can eat whatever you want. But that probably only works for the first maybe 2 to 3 months. The first few months, I ate very small, followed the diet that they told me to follow up until the time frame they tell you can eat regular food. And the weight, yes, started coming off pretty fast. I think like the first 2 weeks, I lost 10 pounds. And I know that sounds crazy, but a lot of that was inflammation and a lot of that was dehydration. Well, excuse me, not dehydration. A lot of that was water weight coming off of me. So that weight was very fast to come off, 10 pounds. And then the next month, I lost about another 10 pounds after that second month. And after that, now I am 35 pounds down, and it's been 5 months going on 6 months. The thing is now, I have to think a little bit harder about how I eat, and I also have to incorporate exercise for me to lose weight. For an example, I weighed, and this is telling a lot about myself, I weighed 223 pounds back in March, and right now I weigh 218 pounds. And if you do the math, that's only 5 pounds. And that's within 2 months. So it doesn't sound like a lot. Oh, you lost 5 pounds in 2 months. That's because I really have to work a little harder on my eating now. One thing I did notice about my body during this transition is if I do not drink enough water, I will not lose weight. It sounds crazy, but it's the truth for me. Also, if I don't eat enough, I don't lose weight. So I eat now about 5 times a day. That includes 3 meals and 2 snacks. And I eat about every 2 to 3 hours, sometimes 3 to 4 hours, depending on the day. And when I stick to that regimen, my weight does come off. If I don't eat enough food or drink enough water, I notice that my weight either stays the same or I actually can gain weight. And it's not real weight, which is what the health coach told me. She said, don't let the scale fool you, because the scale will make you think that you actually gain weight. But in reality, in order for you to truly gain a true pound, you have to eat somewhere around 3,500 calories. And I honestly only take in between 12 and 1500 calories, and that's when I'm really, really trying. So a lot of people may ask, what are some of the pros and what are some of the cons to this procedure? The pros, of course, is the weight loss, right? Of course, that's why I would want to do this, because I wanted to lose weight. I love the fact that I've been able to lose 35 pounds thus far and keep it off. So let's talk a little bit about the cons of this procedure. That means what I don't really like so far. One, in the beginning of this process, I actually was very, very sick. And of course, I decided to do this procedure as my first surgical procedure ever in life. I've never had surgery before, never been admitted into the hospital, and never had anesthesia. So this was my first introduction to anesthesia. And I can tell you this much, me and anesthesia, we don't get along too much. I was extremely nauseous after the procedure. I threw up multiple times. I was in a lot of pain, and it felt like somebody was stabbing me in my back multiple times. And I was really incoherent, of course, coming up from anesthesia. But sorry, y'all, if you hear something in the background, it's my neighbors making a whole bunch of noise. So, nonetheless, but I was really sick after the procedure. And not only was I nauseous and in pain, I couldn't keep anything down. And that lasted for about a good week and a half to 2 weeks. Average for this procedure recovery time is about 2 to 3 days. So that's what I expected to go in. Like, oh, I'll be down for 2 to 3 days. But after that, we in there. Lies. All lies. For me, at least. I think other people, they recover really well. But for me, I was pretty sick. But thank God for my husband. He was amazing through this whole process, and through my health coach who helped me through that, because immediately after, like, I think day 4, day 5, where I really couldn't keep anything down, she called the doctor's office to get a prescription in for me for Phenergan. And after that, I think that's when I really truly started to feel better and start to turn around. But it really, from beginning to end, the con was that it took about 2 weeks for me to recover instead of 2 to 3 days. The other downside of this procedure is they don't tell you about the temperature changes. Your body goes through a weird temperature change. I'm always cold, or I'm really, really hot. And the cold is more often than the hot. So that one is different. And the other one that I really recently just started going through in the last 2 months is the hair loss. In the beginning of this procedure, in the beginning of this process, my hair was fine. My hair was healthy, and this is not my hair, of course, but my hair was healthy. I was going to my beautician. She knew about the process. She knew about the procedure. She was prepared to, deal with my hair however it might have changed. And in these last 2 months, my hair has really fallen out. And I would try and insert a clip here of just a small little, of one time of me combing my hair out and how much hair came out. I do have a few, not bald spots, but a few spots that are extremely thin. And so what I've decided to do is I've been doing protective styles. I recently had some braids in. I took those out just to give my hair a break. I washed it and put it under a cap to wear wigs, and at night I take off my wigs, of course. But and then I'm gonna get braids again. And my braids, full disclosure, are low tension braids so that they don't pull out my hair. But that is kind of one of the cons of this procedure. Thankfully, I'm not really attached to my hair. Hair is one of those things that you can put on a wig, you can just enhance it in other ways. And I knew that my overall health was more important than my hair, and my hair will grow back. And those were some of the pros and those were some of the cons. Not many cons, just a few more pros than cons. I've really enjoyed this new body of mine, just learning how it is transforming with this weight loss. And I do have an overall goal, which I'm going to keep private to myself, because I just don't need everyone else's opinion about how I look and how much weight, or how I'm going to look if I lose that much weight, or whatever everybody's opinions are. So I'm going to keep that to myself. So one thing that I really have tried to do is to just love the skin I'm in. And I look back at some of my older photos, and most people would probably be like, oh my God, I can't believe I used to be that big. But I still love that person I saw then, and I love the person that I'm seeing now. I think one thing that we really should do for ourselves, be it that you are trying to gain weight, trying to lose weight, whatever you're trying to do, embrace where you are right now, because we only get that day one time, this body one time. We have one chance to live. And if we spend most of our time saying how much we don't like ourselves or don't like parts of ourselves, then we lose it, We need to really embrace the skin we're in and love it. So I touch my gut, because that's the part that I hold most of my weight. Sometimes I touch my belly and I'm like, you know what? I love you regardless of how big or how small you are. I'm going to embrace you. I'm going to dress you up. I'm going to make you look good. I'm going to make you feel good. And I just want to feed life into me. With that being said, I hope this video helped some people. If you have more questions, you can email me, you can DM me, or you can put it in the comment section below. I hope you liked this video. And if this is your first time here, I would love for you to subscribe. Now, one thing about my channel, it will not be about weight loss or ESG. I will mention it every now and again just to give you some updates on my progress. I also have a video coming out soon of what I eat in a day post ESG procedure, and how I maintain 1,200 calories or less and still eat good and still eat carbs, okay, because I love food. I love food. But I have a video coming out with that, and if you're interested in that, please stick around for that. And if you want to, I would go ahead and click that notification bell so that whenever I upload, you are notified, just so you won't miss any of my videos. I've enjoyed spending some time with you all today. I'm going to close out this video here, and what I'm going to do is put in, I hope, editing Samara. Remember to do this. But I am going to put in some video footage of myself pre-procedure and some of my weight then, and then kind of post-procedure and updated what my body and weight looks like now. I can't wait to see you guys soon. Stick around for more videos, and thank you for coming by.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave.